Hi, I'm Kathy Cairo with Keller Williams Greater Columbus in Columbus, Ohio. I know it's a tough market out there for buyers. Here in Central Ohio, it's not uncommon to have 10, 12, even 15 offers on every home that comes on the market. Well, how do you compete? How do you make yours the offer that comes out on top? I've written this little book. It's called 10 Ways to Win in a Challenging Market. I wrote it because I've explained these 10 principles over and over to buyers, and we use them on my team, and in doing so, we've made hundreds of homeowners, and I want to talk to you about one of those today. Tip number 7 in my book is probably the hardest to understand, and I always tell my buyers, look, I'm about to tell you something that your parents and your financial advisor are going to tell you, no way, don't do that, because it flies in the flies in the face of all the common sense that you've been told all your life. But it's true. You got to trust me on this. Tip number 7 is be willing to pay above appraised value for the home. Now, why would you do that? Like I told you, that's what your parents are going to say, and that's what your financial advisor is going to say, unless they've been looking for a home in this market. Why would you do that? Well, let's first talk about what an appraisal is. An appraisal is a document prepared by a licensed man or woman who goes out at the request of the bank with the mission of assuring the bank that the home is worth what you have agreed to pay for it. Now, that's a great thing, and everybody loves that, right? It's great protection. But it is one man or woman's opinion. It's not in concrete. It's not purely scientific, although data is used. It is one man or woman's opinion. And in fact, if I sent 5 appraisers out to the same house on the same day, it's very likely that we would get 5 different opinions of that value. So what happens to that appraisal? It goes back to the bank. The bank says, okay, we're ready to loan you the money because this licensed person said the home was worth that. After closing, that appraisal is worthless. Goes into your trash can, goes into your closing folder. You'll likely never need it again. So why do I tell you to pay over appraised value? Well, very simply, in this market, it very likely is the only way to get a home. I have been in this seller's market for almost a decade now. My team has represented hundreds of buyers on the purchase of homes, and I bet I could count on 2 hands the number of buyers that have been the winning bid in a multiple offer situation that did not offer some amount of appraisal coverage. Here's how it works. $250,000 home. Our purchase contract says that if the home doesn't appraise, you can walk away. So you generously put in your contract that you're willing to pay $10,000 over the appraised value, and you offer $260,000. So if that home appraises at $250,000, that homeowner is still guaranteed the $260,000 that you offered originally. Let's say that home only appraises for $240,000. Well, you're telling the homeowner you'll give them $250,000 for it. It is a guarantee to the homeowner that they're going to get what you offered on the home, or at least some amount over appraised value, in a market where that price just keeps going up and up and up when you have multiple offers. So what I tell my buyers to do, congratulations, you have saved your down payment. Congratulations, you've saved your closing cost. I'm going to ask you to save a little bit more. Save a little bit more so you can do what we call cover the appraisal gap, that you can give the seller some amount of money above and beyond what the home appraises for, so that you can be competitive in this market. It can be $2,000, it can be $3,000. I've seen buyers say $10,000. I've had buyers that say, we don't care what it appraises for. We'll bring the money to closing to bridge that gap between the appraisal and what we offered. I'm telling you, it's an ugly fact, it's a harsh truth, but in this market, it's the only way you may get a house in a very, very competitive bidding situation. I hope that helps. Listen, I've got 9 more tips in this book, and the good news is it's free. You don't have to bid for it. All you have to do is go to my website. It's ourohiohome.com. Look for the invitation to get this book, and we'll send it out to you absolutely free. And along the way, we would love to work for you. I have a great team of great realtors, and you know what we love making? We love making homeowners. We'd love to do that for you.